Hey guys, so we have a player survey currently up. You can get 250 CC by completing this. It's been a while since I've done a video doing one of these surveys, but I'd like to do these every now and then, so maybe we'll do this as a video and see the kind of questions they ask here. Thank you for your continued support of Dragon Ball Legends. Your cooperation in the survey will assist us in providing even more enjoyable services. As a token of our thanks, all players who answer the survey will receive 250 Chrono Crystals. There are about 20 questions in total, and the survey should take approximately 10 minutes to complete. Please answer the survey below. Let me go ahead and open this up, and we will begin answering the questions. Alright, so the first real question here about the game. The following questions concern your feelings towards Dragon Ball Legends. How satisfied are you with Dragon Ball Legends? Please rate your satisfaction on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being not satisfied at all and 10 being completely satisfied. So this is asking us in terms of the overall game and not so much just the anniversary celebration. This is specifically about everything, not about just the anniversary. I'll give it like an 8. I think that's about where it deserves. I don't think I'd bump it up to a 9 or a 10 because there are definitely some issues and some problems, but I'm generally pretty happy about the game, and I think for my experience, the way I like to play the game, and for what I like to do in the game, I'll put my satisfaction at an 8. It's between 7 and 8, I would say right now. If I could do like a 7.5, I think I'd probably do that, but we can round up to an 8, right? If you have a 7.5, it rounds up to 8, so we could do 8, 7, somewhere in there. Sounds good to me. What are your main motivations for playing Legends? Please select 3 answers that you feel most apply from the following. Self-expression. I want to enjoy battles using strategies that others are not using and my own unique parties. Building up. I want to enjoy steadily building things, such as my Z level, collection of items, my characters, and their enhancements. Good games. I want to have battles that are fun and that I can feel good about even if I lose. Definitely, I'm definitely pressing that, so we'll just get that out of the way now. Seasonal adaptation. I want to create a strong party in each seasonal meta and win against others, maintaining my status as a powerful player. Completion. I dislike leaving things unfinished like story or event missions, and I want to play all the content the game has to offer. Training. I want to practice techniques and gain a deeper understanding of character abilities to elevate my skill level and grow as a player. Following my own path. I want to create a party based on personal criteria regardless of seasonal meta and win against others, maintaining my status as a powerful player. Love of characters. I just want to get my favorite characters, strengthen them, use them in battle, and appreciate their graphics, voice lines, and animations. Yep, that's me. Top ranking. I want to maintain a top class win record and stay at the top of the battle rankings. I do not care about that whatsoever. Outside of just doing the God rank grinds, I literally do not care. Let's do, for the third one, let's do this. I think those are 3 solid ones. I think that represent my experience and what I would want to achieve in this game. Just good games, love of characters, following my own path. That sounds pretty good to me. All right, out of your previous answers regarding motivation, which one fits you the most? Probably, if you're gonna boil it down to like the very basics of why I enjoy the game, I would just say good games. I want to have battles that are fun and that I can feel good about even if I lose. It's tough because it's definitely between that and this. Love of characters. Like, if this game was not about Dragon Ball, would I be enjoying it as much? The answer is a resounding no. But I think I'd probably choose this at this point. Just good games. I mean, if we're using our favorite characters, but we're having bad games every single time, that would be terrible, right? So I'm going to choose good games. When playing Dragon Ball Legends, which do you feel are closer to your views for each point? Please choose what applies to you. I want to enjoy battling other players. I want to enjoy single player content. Okay, this is talking about PvP versus PvE. I definitely will pick PvP, and I'm assuming that most people watching this video will also opt to choose PvP because that's essentially what my channel is centered around with Legends. Winning against others is important. Having a fun match, even if I lose, is important. If I have a really close match and my opponent is very, very skilled and good, and I know that I lost just due to because my opponent outplayed me, I have no issues whatsoever. I'm gonna choose this. I don't think winning is that important as long as you know the match was like at least like there wasn't too much lag to be able to even do anything. There wasn't just like your rush got gassed and your opponent landed theirs, like some nonsense like that. I'm fine with that. The option on the right there. When playing Dragon Ball Legends, please select all that apply to you from the choices below. I want to avoid battling other players as much as possible. Definitely not. It is important to achieve my goals every time, such as reaching certain battle ranks, etc. I mean, it's important for me, but it's not important because I need the god rank number. Like, I do it for content. Battling other players is the main reason to play the game. Yes. Definitely this one. I'll choose this one just from a content creation standpoint. I think it does certainly apply to me. So let's move on. How likely are you to recommend Dragon Ball Legends to a friend or colleague? Please rate that likelihood on a scale of 0 to 10. This is going to just completely depend on if the colleague is a fan of Dragon Ball. That is the main driver behind me recommending this game. If I know a friend or a colleague that doesn't know or like Dragon Ball, I would not recommend this game. Simple. I mean, so it's very tough to answer this question in a vacuum. I'll give it like a 6. If the person liked Dragon Ball, I'd give it like a 9. If the person didn't like Dragon Ball, I'd give it like a 3 or 2. So I'll say 6. Just because it's going to depend on if the person likes Dragon Ball or is interested in Dragon Ball. So, the following questions concern advertising. Okay, where have you seen or heard information about Dragon Ball Legends? TV ad. I've not actually seen a TV ad about it. Podcast. I mean, I have seen podcasts pop up for me, but I have not watched or listened to a podcast. So I guess we'll just click it because I've heard of it. Not TV ad, podcast. YouTube ad. Yes. YouTube video. Huh. Have I seen or heard information about Dragon Ball Legends from any YouTube videos? Online TV, friends and family. I actually don't know anybody in real life that plays. Sports event? What does that even mean? LeBron James just whips out like Dragon Ball Legends in the middle of the game? I don't know what that means. Reddit, yes. App Store, yes. Ad on social media, yep. Post on social media. Ad in another game, I've not seen that. Okay, so those are what I've seen. Out of your previous choices, which motivated you to first play Dragon Ball Legends? Are you kidding me? It's definitely the YouTube ad, man. That's not even a real question. Come on. If one were held, what would you want out of an in-person event for Dragon Ball Legends? Please select up to 2 of the choices below. This is interesting. A booth at a separate anime or game convention, opportunities to get to know other players, opportunities to meet and talk with the Dragon Ball Legends management teams. I have to pick 2 of these. A place to battle casually with other players, a tournament to compete against other players for first place. I'm not interested in in-person events. I would say this, and I would say this would be what I would select. Did you engage with either of the following parts of the Dragon Ball Legends 6th Anniversary campaign? Yes and yes. Of course we did. Based on the recent reveals and stuff, how did the length feel for the following sections for future videos? Special videos like the breakdance and drift videos. I mean, I didn't particularly feel they were super long. I guarantee you the reason why they're asking this is because a lot of people were talking about how long the drone show was last year for Ultra Vegito Blue. So I think they're more conscious about the length of like those special reveal things. I don't think the drifting like car reveal or the breakdance, those definitely were not particularly long or particularly short. I think they were fine, about right, I would say. New character release trailers. I think this is just like when they reveal the character in the reveal and stuff. Like, is it too long or not long enough? I would just say seems about just right to me. Info about new character abilities. So typically for me, I actually tend to skip those because I do a separate breakdown video talking about the character abilities. So I don't even look at these. So I don't even know. I'll just say about right. That's fine. Info about in-game events. Sometimes it feels like they talk about stuff that they don't need to talk about. I'll say just long. Not very long, but I'll just say just long. Info about new BGM and limited time music. Just, they don't really spend a lot of time talking about that, but I don't think they need to. So I'd say just right. What did you think of the Legends recap video campaign? I really did like it, actually. I wanted to share my results on social media. I did. It was fascinating to see my history. Yes. It was interesting. Yes. I mean, who's not picking this? Like, this is like this is an objective fact. It was interesting. I looked up the latest info about Dragon Ball Legends. I don't know what that means. I want it to be held regularly. Sure. Why not? It made me more interested. I mean, not particularly, but it was cool. It made me want to talk about Dragon Ball Legends. Sure, whatever. It made me want to play. Not really, but I think those are fine. The following questions concern merchandise. If merchandise were made based on Legends cards, battle scenes, or characters, what would you want? All right, next question. No more than 4 choices. What? You can't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and remove digital goods just because if they're going to talk about merch, I'd rather it be physical merch. Like, we already have digital goods in the game and they're called characters, so we don't need more of that. Wall art. Apparel, I mean, miscellaneous? What does that even mean? Key rings, rubber straps? Nah. Stationery. Let's do this. Acrylic stands, figures, cards, and wall art. Sounds good. What kind of Dragon Ball Legends figures would you be interested in? Size large or small? I would say large. And then I'm going to go with fixed just because we already have really high quality posable figures with the SH Figure Art series, which I already collect. So I would probably want to differentiate these from that. So I'm going to go with fixed instead of posable. Price. Yeah. Next. This is the final question. Please share any other opinions or requests you may have. How interested are you in purchasing the new Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video game? Definitely buy it. If there are any characters you would like to see released as playable characters in Dragon Ball Legends, please tell us below. Give me about 5 minutes. Well, it's going to be 2 seconds for you, but give me 5 minutes to type these out and I will be back. All right, I got a good list of characters here. We have Ultra Demon King Piccolo. We have LF transforming second form Frieza, LF transforming third form Frieza, LF transforming final form Frieza, Ultra full power. I forgot to write the character's name. Ultra full power Frieza, and of course Garlic Jr. If you have any opinions or feedback about Dragon Ball Legends or messages or requests to the development team, please enter them here. Please fix matchmaking. There we go. Let's go ahead and submit the survey and see if they tell us like, oh, you wait for your CC to arrive or something. Thank you for your cooperation with the survey. Your answers have been recorded. Okay, that's all. So now all we have to do is we simply wait for the period to be over, and we should be able to receive our, I think it was, what, 250 CC. So let me know down below what you guys responded with the questions. Let me know what your answers were. If you had any differing responses than me, be interested to know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I do like to do these every once in, like once a year or something like that. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in the next one.